in howler, never leader, not a follower. Break these boys off, I'm a 20-inch crawler, bust a left or right. I'm out of sight, I'm throw. I'm bouncing off the road, I'm in the motor, and fold them, chain and charm. Hop out my big body form, chain with the charm, can't forget the alarm. I'm hopping, I'm looking good, diamonds get some wood. Man, it's understood, got money in my hood. I'm pushing big body, can't stop me. For the 9-8, gotta sell a million copy. I'ma crow slow, hit the stove, I'ma go real slow. I to go, I'ma man, I'm looking clean, one more control, 3 green and nice bust.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller, get tonight. Got spray with ice, I hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, better way, yeah.
Big ballin', smashing, making my ends. In the bins, big ballin', smashing, making my ends. In the bins, in the wind. As I crawl down on those, twanging Lorenzo. Your eyes get froze, and you see my low, candy red too dope. Then my top line slow, hitting my remote, sitting in my presidential B12 with the AMG kit and don't quit. As I from KC to H down connecting Southside, now we worldwide. Rock me high side, fat pet, can't be denied. Oh yeah, we got love, flow through and that bug.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller, get tonight. Got spray for ice, I hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, yeah.
Back down south, rolling beans on blocks, most really I got shining with short stop, and that's for real. So tell me how you feel, to make $1 million on my first record deal, short stop, putting up, really don't give a thing. But I ride, chunky for life, baby, it's outside. We on expedition navigators, that's how we be riding. Alligator suitcases, put it in your faces, and that's for real. Shine harder than the grill, it's the play of the wheel. Down with the too low, youngster be a I'm down with more thugs than the
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. And if you let him establish himself in the paint, seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude, but he is a killer. You don't get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment, and he is. Hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get it, y'all.
Let's go. MP, you hang back for a second.
Is it trouble being late?
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but it
You're
won't
not
happen
playing
again.
today.
What? Coach, come
You
on,
know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that. I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game. Coach, I need this one.
You know how many kids I sent to the NBA?
I don't know a lot.
13. And I did it by holding them accountable.
This is unfair.
No exceptions, MP. You're late, so you are sitting. And if you think that's unfair, then you have a lot more growing up to do than you realize. You're in street clothes today.
Shouldn't have been late, bro.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Miles Stone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it out, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
I messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
They made B6.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like
Really
I messed things up.
It's all this trouble being late. That's why you
Then
gotta
let's
be
fix
15
it.
minutes early.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate... Five battle, it's Sacramento taking on LA.
Hey, look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Just 3 to shoot. 1, 2, and 1 slams it in.
on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite: Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the five. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
And Lund slams it in.
That's where they want their shots to come from, and that's the passing it'll take.
Outside Diaz. The basket is good.
So many guys go hard driving to the hoop, but Diaz, having that float shot is a nice extra option.
Now Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Count it. It's good.
Man, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young, and sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Martinez outside. Pass to Carrington. From 12 feet out, and it's the Union Elite with the rebound. To the inside. A nice shot by Robert.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
The attack from Sac leading. Martinez outside. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim. It's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Back to Lund, and it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
And good luck. Austin Lund, just too much.
So it's both teams making a change here.
Austin Lund for one.
Union Elite deciding to make a change here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Mitchell on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's MP. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Bird. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
And down it goes for 2.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Now Carrington, not a lot of room. Pass to Olsen. Let's go. Sac with another miss.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
Mitchell outside. Screen by MP. Over Martinez. Can't tie it up as that one misses. MP grabs the miss. Union Elite trail. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now Carrington from downtown. And it's Bird with the board.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's MP. Bird outside. Here's MP, guarded by Carrington. They now take the lead.
Nice job getting down low for the easy shot.
Martinez outside. There's a lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Harris. Here's MP. He's got 5. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Totally in control right there. Jake looking like another Bird right there.
And the attack from Sac, call time here.
Trying to stop the bleeding.
No choice but to call the timeout. This is part of a strategy. It's part wake-up call, too.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Carrington up top to the middle. No good again that time.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
What a play by Lund, brushing off the foul and finishing what he started.
And the free throw, no good. Union Elite lead. It's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Outside Pagan. The triple from Martinez. And so that's the end of the first half. Union Elite ahead. They're up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sac and the Union Elite. Here's Martinez. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now here's Bird. Outside for Harris. 5 to shoot. Here's Robert. Now Harris. And here's Diaz from the arc. That shot missing. And here's Pagan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Lund with the pick. Carrington for 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. finds Bird. Over Martinez. He goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Can't allow him to get the second chance opportunities. You see why.
The attack from Sac Trail. Outside, Lund. Nifty move. Harris comes down with the board. Here's MP. 11 points on the game so far. Pass to Harris. Bird knocks down the triple.
And Bird knows he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Now Carrington. Lund with the pick. And again, the attack from Sac, no good.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
Outside Diaz. Here's MP. Shoots a three. And it's rebounded by Martinez. From deep, it's Pagan. That shot off the mark. And Union Elite with possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's MP. Pagan defending. Tees money on the shot.
Nice tag. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
Martinez with the ball. Lund covered by Robert. Kicks it to Pagan. Now Lund. Back to Pagan. Martinez. 3 on the clock. Shot to end the cold run. No good. To the paint. And the dunk by MP.
I like the decision making there for Bird. Well done.
Timeout called by Sac. They'll talk things over. Both teams will make a substitution.
Adam Cunningham. Keegan Hilton. Substitution for Union Elite.
A difficult situation for Sac. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Here's MP. He's got 15. Pass to Bullock. 6 to shoot. Inside. And again, it's MP.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Now here's Martinez. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Lund.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
And time called here, Union Elite. Change it up.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside, Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great ball movement, Harris. Finding a ready shooter.
And so here it's Sac.
I'm streaming, just so you know. You heard me? I'm streaming.
Here's Mecca. Down low. Pass to Olsen. Shoots over Robert. And again, Sack good for 2.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Here's MP. Guarded by Carrington. Here's Kolish. And the 3 off target. Outside Carrington. To the inside. Lund. Branham Harris with some nice D. On the wing, it's MP. Crosses over. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Second team foul.
That one on Carrington. Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Taking 2 shots. Time called.
First one for him falls. He hits both from the stripe. On offense, here's Sack. It's a 16-point game. Outside, Lund. Back to Pagan. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Carrington. For 3. Good D that time from MP.
These have been some terrible shot choices, guys. That was not a good look at all.
Diaz. Shoots over Pagan. And that one's good. It's Diaz.
Number 1.
That was like a Dre Hugo signature mid-range shot. Nice form on the jumper by Diaz.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Pass to Lund. Martinez. Carrington for 3. Nails it from 3. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Now Carrington. Kicks it to Pagan. Now Lund. Right side, Pagan. Kicks it out to Martinez. Lund inside. Bird defending. And the shot falls.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
And Diaz. Bird outside. Now Harris. Robert from the outside. Counted from distance.
Drew Robert.
Start the bus. I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
Nope, and I think I hear it. Any chance of that happening has long since passed.
Now Carrington. Fires from deep. He can't hit it that time. And Union Elite with possession. Pass to Diaz.
Hey, yo, right here.
From outside the arc. Off on that one. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. And just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that about does it, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
I'll catch you up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Never that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you. Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro?
What's up, MP?
Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Yeah, I heard. You messed up. You know how many easy buckets I could have given you?
Wow.
And I still can't figure out why a guy like you would run with a bunch of stuffy dudes like that.
Hey, yo, chill, bro. I'm glad things are going great for y'all, but things are going great for us, too. It was nothing personal, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying that you made a mistake. I'm gonna show you out there in a minute, though. Make it real easy for you to understand.
No cap? That's how you feel, bro?
That's how I feel.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hager and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded. for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama. Setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
5 on the clock. Pass to Robert. That's good, and Harris comes up with the assist.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are out on the wings, and it's Leon Callahan holding down the middle. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite, Loon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. And Callahan pulls it down. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
Now here's Brock. Pass to Gov. And another miss by the High Flyers. Here's MP. Bird outside. Count it from distance.
And Bird knows he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
Pass to Callahan. Mills. Back to Callahan. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Well, now we know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
You could feel them getting more tense with each miss. Glad they got that first one out of the way.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Union Elite lead. To the paint. A nice shot by Robert.
Great read there. You can see the unity between teammates.
Pass to Callahan. Now Brock. The three ball. MP grabs the miss. Inside. Robert. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Excellent look from Diaz. Open man in his sights. Added up. Nice assist.
Brock outside. Gove up top. Pass to Callahan. O'Neal. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. And it's Mills missing. On the wing, it's MP. Diaz. MP high post from 19 feet away. The high flyers grab the miss. And here's Brock. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Screen by Gove. Puts it up from 15. Again, the high flyers. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass.
Getting points inside. That's how to make high school coaches feel good.
Gove outside. To the inside. The basket is good.
Ooh, 2 tough points from Gove there, using that strong frame.
Now Diaz. And here's MP on the outside. Another miss by MP. Here's O'Neal. And that one's good for Brock.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now here's Diaz. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. From 18 feet away, another miss by MP. The High Flyers trailing. Pass to Callahan. No good from outside. And so Union Elite has it here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's MP. He tries for 3. Another miss by MP.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
And down it goes for 2.
I like the aggressiveness there from Gove near the bucket.
And Union Elite has possession. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's Brock. On the wing, O'Neal. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
2 minutes
Outside,
remaining.
Harris.
2 minutes.
Diaz, down low. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Great ball movement, Harris, finding a ready shooter.
1 shot.
Here's the High Flyers. They trail by 6. Pass to Myers. Here's Dunn. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one to go. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
There's a screen. Here's Brown. Just 2 to shoot. And a 3 off target. From deep, it's MP. They get the board. Deflected. To the middle. Almadawi. Pagan defending.
And the defense knows they just can't let him get away with an easy shot.
Yes, sir, I agree. That is the best play they could have made right there.
At the line for the High Flyers, Omar El
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on both attempts. Union Elite lead. Pass to Robert. On the wing, Harris. The three-pointer goes.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Now here's Brock. Here's Mills. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Late reaction by the D, and he makes him pay.
Here's MP. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Union Elite. They lead by 5. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. Now the High Flyers with it. It's a 5-point game. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Diaz, Harris outside. Drops it in from long range.
Brendan Harris.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. Brock left side. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gov from beyond the arc. Rebound by Union Elite. On the wing, it's MP. Now guarded by Mills. And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it. Brock outside. Let's go with the three. The High Flyers with another miss. Here's Bird. Count that bucket.
They're just trying to build out this lead, bucket by bucket.
It is a small margin, but they've got the upper hand.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Now here's Brock. The screen by Gov. Trying his luck from deep. That one no good. Union Elite with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead of the game. Here's Robert. It's rebounded by Mills. Down low. Brock. Jake Bird with the defensive effort. One-on-one fast break. On the wing, it's MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
I like the decision making there for Bird. Well done.
Brock with it. Pass to Callahan. Mills. The three from Gove. And no good. And so it looks like the High Flyers will retain possession here. Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over.
Gonna try to draw something up to get their offense back in gear.
And they need it. They've hit a rough patch.
Union Elite make a switch.
Omar El-Madawi.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's O'Neal. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Pushing it up. The High Flyers grab the miss.
That's too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive on his finishes.
Brock. Screen set by Callahan. 5 to shoot. Back to O'Neal. The High Flyers with another miss. To the inside. Yep, count it.
Nice little feed inside to get a good look at the rim.
Now here's Brock. The screen by Gov. Launches a three. Pure from three-point range.
Strong feed to set up the easy look. Those fundamental plays will win Brock points with the coaches in the stands.
Here's MP. Out to the right wing. Screen by MP. Jacks up a three. Gove with the rebound.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Takes a step back. Kicks it to El-Madawi. Just 5 on the clock. Tries a three. Gove, no good. And Diaz. Here's MP. Bird on the wing. Diaz. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
And Diaz, he's a confident shooter. When his feet are set, when he's in rhythm, he can be lethal.
Now here's O'Neal. Defense right on him.
That's all you.
Pass to Callahan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. The High Flyers call time here.
For Union Elite. Timeout.
Bird, guarded by O'Neal. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for the three-point play.
For Union Elite.
They executed their offense to perfection on that trip down.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the High Flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
And that one's good. It's Mills. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
Now here's Brock. Outside O'Neal. Mills. It's Callahan, defended by Harris. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet out. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's MP. Outside Diaz. Robert from the outside. They get it back. Soft touch off the glass and in.
MP.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
And yep, it's good.
Devontae Mills, typically he's the setup guy for his team, but look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Now here's Diaz. Count that one.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Pass to Callahan. And here's Brock. Launches it. Nails it from 3.
Ooh, a silky three-pointer from Brock. Not overthinking anything at the arc.
Oh, you're recording? You're recording yourself? Oh.
I can't see you.
Now Diaz. Here's MP. Harris sets the pick. Inside. And it's Brock with the rebound. Now the High Flyers with it. Trailing by 19. And it's Mills missing. Bird outside. Diaz to the paint. And the layup falls.
2 points. MP.
Brock with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. It's Callahan. Pass to Mills. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
There's just so much you can do with Mills running the show. Half court, in transition, he can do it all over the floor.
And he's good on the second. Union Elite with the ball.
Who's got MP?
Here's MP. Back to Kolish. From deep, it's MP. Misses there. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team. You can tell the guys look to him for inspiration. Maybe I will too, because not to mention the offense, the defense, the effort. It was everything tonight.
You gotta like MP's chances to land on an NBA roster someday, Danny. And on the other side, Devontae Mills, he's also showing what he's got.
Yeah, you especially like his leadership and his unselfishness on the court. He couldn't quite make enough plays for the High Flyers to win, but scouts certainly know who he is.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Man, that move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now. You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played Jay Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team. Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I like really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why are you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon, the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, you know, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings, and Al Prachumsky lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunderstone holding things down at center. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Dunks like that require serious skill. Certainly not as easy as he made it look.
And he sure does have a lot of skill.
Some of us never get that high up in our lives. This guy can really elevate.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Mills. Here's MP. Pass to Stone. Mills with just 5 to shoot. Shoots it. No luck on that one.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here. West All-Stars on D. They trail by 1. Cologne for 3. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor. I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
For Trumpsy, outside. Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Cologne. And the jam by Cologne!
That was a rim rocker.
It looked like for a second he might rip the cylinder loose.
And that is some serious strength.
Outside, Harris. Here's MP. Stolen away by McCall. And they're on the break. And the jam by Cologne!
Yeah, that's great athleticism by Cologne on the slam.
The West All-Stars trailing. On the wing, it's MP. Mills. He's covered by Johnson. And again, the West All-Stars score. And Mills, so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face. And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Here's MP. McCall grabs the miss. Fires the 3. Rebound goes to the WCBL. On the wing, Mills. He's covered by Johnson. Here's MP from the arc. And Devontae Mills with the 3.
For a guy like Devontae Mills, we know he can run an offense. We see it. He can distribute the rock at such a high level. So whenever he's making threes, that really would raise his stock if he can do it consistently.
Cologne for 3. This is his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Here's MP. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. McCall outside. Right side, Johnson. Lets the three fly. Stone grabs the board. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
The West All-Stars leading this one. Here's MP. He's guarded by Prachumsi. Kicks it out to Mills. Here's MP. Stone, guarded by Cologne. And the dunk by MP.
How do you start building momentum and energy? With dunks like that.
Defense just has to adjust. You can't allow the other team to just own the rim.
And until they do, expect more plays like that one.
Now here's McCall. 5 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Back to Johnson. Cologne on the outside. The EYBL, no good that time either. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's Johnson. McCall goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
He's been a huge catalyst for this offense here.
Here's MP. McCall covering. Another miss by MP.
Strong work defensively in the low post. You got to be tough down there in the paint.
He was, Drake. This fella's not into giving up easy buckets. He'll fight you tooth and nail.
Now here's Prachumsi. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
This is the kind of game you love to see, with the lead going back and forth.
And neither of these schools is going to give an inch. Maybe a battle right down to the end.
And the West All-Stars call time here.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars, Jonathan Lack.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Now Mills. 5 points in the game. Here's MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
EYBL trailing inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now here's Mills. Unload.
2 minutes remaining.
And the call's going against Brandon Harris. That's his first foul. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars, Brian Cologne.
And now Johnson. Here's Cologne. Good D that time from Drexel Carrington. Pass to Mills. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
Well, you can't give Mills this kind of separation outside, especially from the corner areas.
McCall outside. Johnson. No good on the triple.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Here's MP. He's got 9. Stone sets the screen. And here's Mills from outside. The offensive rebound. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
And if they time this right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end a quarter.
Pass over to Stone. Mills. Rebounded by Prachumsi. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Robinson. No good again that time. So it's the West now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin of the game. Here's MP. Yes, and a nice time from Stone.
Well, you can't give him that kind of position in the post.
When he gets it in that tight, it's like taking candy from a baby.
with 1 on the clock. He can't get it to go. And so we wrap up the first half. The West All-Stars out in front, up 8. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display. Here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Here's MP. And Stone with the slam.
This is what Stone is known for, dominating around the rim.
Johnson with the rock. McCall outside. Misses the 3. Now Carrington, guarded by Cologne. Mills on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Swings it to McCall. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, wheeling that one in for 2. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
And here's Stone. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's their go-to guy when he shoots the ball like he has today. And the scoreboard looks like this when he does.
For Chumsey, Stone defending. Swings it to McCall. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. The West with the lead. The kick to Carrington. On the wing, it's MP. Mills on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. That one drops for him.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
McCall tickles the twine.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Now here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him.
These are the shots you want every time down the floor.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Cologne. Back to Johnson. From downtown. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. From 11 feet. Baskets made. That gives him 7 field goals and 13 tries.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Pass to Mills. Outside, Stone. Carrington. Stone sets the screen. Here's MP. And here's Mills from outside. He scored his 5th field goal. He's now 5 for 9.
You have to defend better than that, guys. At least put a hand in his face.
Well, what a battle we've seen between MP and McCall so far. They've each had their moments in this one.
You can tell there's a lot of competitive fire between these two, and they both want to get the best of each other. But for as high of a prospect as McCall is rated, MP's done a fantastic job of hanging with him in this game.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. Deciding to make a switch here.
Leptos Aslanoglu. Jonathan Lack.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Lack. Pass to Leftos. Looking to end the run. And he hits the jumper for 2. The WCBL on offense. Moore outside. Here's MP. Back to Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's MP, defended by Lack. Basket, good.
Smart pass to set his teammate up with a high percentage look.
Now Johnson, outside, Lack. Pass to Leftos. Cologne on the outside. Good, and Leftos gets the assist.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
The WCBL calls timeout.
Vlad Derminenko. Ice McCall.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Schrader. Outside, Chu. Pass to Schrader. Outside, Moore. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Outside, Black. Now Derminenko. No good there with the triple. Here's Schrader. McCall covering. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look at that move.
A challenge. YBL in this one.
All-Stars. Al Pachumsi. Drew Robinson. Brian Cologne. Joey Johnson.
Substitution for
So it's the West now. Screen by MP. Really left alone that time. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Now here's Cologne. 6 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Hey, finding a way. Cologne doing what he does in close.
The WCBL on offense. Outside Mills. Down low. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Here's Robinson. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
That's what you call passing a teammate open, guiding him perfectly.
Here's MP.
Two minutes remaining
Back
in the
to
game.
Mills.
2 minutes.
All alone. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
And Mills understands when to pick his spots on offense. Nice looking Jay there.
Outside, it's Johnson. Cologne. McCall, left side. Perchumsey with the screen. Shot from the top of the key. McCall, no good. Here's MP, defended by McCall. On the wing, Carrington.
Right here.
To the middle. Count it.
2 points. MP.
Now here's Johnson. Cologne on the outside. Swings it to McCall. from 11 feet. It's good. That's his 8th basket for him now, shooting 8 of 15.
There's no let up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
Here's MP. Back to Mills. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, McCall. 11 feet out. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. Here's MP. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And so that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunned the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Well,
hey, there he is.
Hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good to
Great
see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you, because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
but this is as good as it's gonna get for you, MP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm gonna get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That means... Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So, just be
Luckily,
natural.
I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.